Welcome to Topic 1, Operations and Supply Chain Management, the Value Creation Engine. This is the introduction for this topic. So as we dive into this topic, every topic is going to start with a quote. And this one, the quote is, "Operations is either a competitive weapon or a corporate millstone. It is seldom neutral." So what does this mean to you? Well, we have two ends of a spectrum here. It's either a weapon or it's a millstone. So a weapon can either destroy your enemies, and a millstone can grind you down. A millstone is used to grind flour. It also can be used to weigh something down. So is it holding your company back, or is it helping you? So depending on how you use operations, it can be either way. But like it says here, it is seldom neutral. In supply chain management, we have this very basic model here, input-output model. So we have inputs, and then we do something with those inputs, and then we have outputs. So for example, let's say you're about to make your lunch. You're going to take the ingredients. Let's say you're going to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I would wager that most of you, I would probably say 95% of you, have had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at least once in your life. Whether you like it or not, you've at least tried it, or you know what it is. So what goes on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? A standard peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well, you need peanut butter, you need a jelly. Now, most people probably have had grape jelly, but you can go with strawberry, you can go with peach, apricot, any kind of jelly that you want. And then you need bread. Now, the bread could be a bagel, it could be wheat bread, rye bread, pumpernickel, sourdough, but most people go with white bread. So we have the operation, right? But we have one more input that we need to do the operation, and that's your skills as a chef, right? Because you need the skill to put all these things together and to use that skill as an input in the operation. So let's take that operation. You're going to use your skill in that operation and put all those inputs. You're going to take all those inputs, put them all together, and hopefully at the end you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you're successful, it's something you want to eat. If you're not successful, it might be something you don't want to eat, and you might want to try again. Or you might want to say, okay, I'm going to go to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or Burger King or any of the other places out there. Or you might say, you know what, I'm going to have a salad. Either way, the input-output model is the very basic thing in supply chain management. So these basic questions at the top of the screen here. What did you make with it? How did you make it? What were your results? Were you pleased with that outcome? These are all questions that lead us into further areas of the supply chain that we all can take and dive into further things. So this was just a brief overview of an introductory section. Now, when we go through the semester, think of this model: input, operation, output. That way, you'll have an idea that we need something, we do something to it, we then have a result. And once you have that down, supply chain really is not that hard.